All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rise Zion. Welcome to Rise Zion Painting. We're back here in our studio. We're just about ready to get started on our Captain Moroni painting again. I've not been doing live streams this past 2 days because I've been so busy trying to get dinner in the evenings and just everything. I just have not had time to do it. And I still do not have the reference material that I need to do the hands and the feet that I wanted to do. But today we're going to be working on the face anyway. I've decided. So we'll work on the face, we'll get that done out of the way. And in the meantime, I'll be working on getting that reference material for the hands. Dustwave has joined us. Hi, Dustwave. How are you? I hope you're having a great evening. Yeah, life is important sometimes. Yeah, we got so much stuff going on, you guys. Like, man, today I was having a hard time just getting the episode put out because of the fact that I was doing research for so long on that one quote from Heber C. Kimball about Joseph Smith coming back at some point in the future to redeem Zion. And that was the episode that we posted today. But yeah, I could not find that anywhere that I looked. Hi, Jellybean. Jellybean has joined us. You're exhausted, it looks like, Dustwave. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Charlene has joined us. Ginny has joined us. But yeah, um, we had a fantastic episode today. People were engaged, it looked like. I had some people that I had not ever seen before in the chat in the premiere. But yeah, it was very interesting to me that this quote has been floating around out there on the Joseph Smith Foundation website, and I don't know where they got it from, but I've seen it repeated several different times in different locations, and I cannot find the original source material. It is not on that general conference. Um, Report, and it is not. Well, I couldn't find the Deseret News article from 1931 repeating the prophecy, and those are the two sources that the Joseph Smith Foundation put out there as to where that quote had come from. Hi, Charlene, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great evening. I'm just getting my paints here set up, you guys, so don't mind me. I'll just be talking here. But yeah, well, actually, what I ended up doing, I was having a hard time and decided that it was just time we needed to record and get the episode done. And I actually was able to request the Deseret News article from the church. And for some reason, you have to request it. I don't know why. It's not just available. So that I don't know. It's like a mystery. It's like unraveling a secret. Unraveling a secret of where this prophecy or where this source is coming from. But yeah, it's kind of important though, because if words are being attributed to a prophet that he never said, that's kind of scary. Not that the church is doing that, it's just other sources. Like the Joseph Smith Foundation is not the church. um Other places have been using this as evidence that Joseph Smith is coming back to redeem specifically the New Jerusalem as a part of the Zion redemption. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. The theory's kind of been floating around out there, and this would kind of be a game changer, I think, for a lot of people. And people might change their minds on this if they knew the sources might not be as reliable as they had originally thought. I'm just coming in here with my square brush and I'm trying to mix flesh tones. You can come over here and see the face. He's just a ghostly outline so far. Yeah, hopefully we can get them verified. That's true. Dustwave. I'm really excited to see what the article reveals, if anything. But after that point, I don't know really where to go to try to verify it, because that was the only sources that were given from the Joseph Smith Foundation. And other places that have cited it have cited a book. I looked at the book. The book has absolutely nothing to do with the quote. So interesting, huh? Yeah, we were just trying to figure out where things come from. But yeah, and apart from that, though, I think we did verify that the idea that the missionaries are needing to be called home before the second coming. We have verified where that came from. That was definitely Heber C. Kimball, as reported by his son in that General Conference address. So there's that, at least. We were able to confirm that much. Yeah, I got my flesh tone. I'm mixing it with some darker burnt umber colors. I'm going to need some more yellow, yellow ochre. Then we're going to mix that. Well, apart from that, you guys, we did a live stream on last Thursday, I think it was, and it was super successful. We had about 70 people there concurrently. Everybody was chatting, and I did not do a painting live stream, so we're going to have to do that more often. We're going to have to do more live streams where I don't paint, we just talk, because that seems to be what people are more interested in. I'll still do the painting ones for now, but yeah, we need to do something to get people's interest up, because the live streams that we're doing with the paintings just are not doing it for people. And that's okay. I mean, everybody has their different interests. Yeah, the painting is coming along. Dakota has joined us. Hi, Dakota. Welcome. Oh, let's see what we got going on here, you guys. We got some more. Yeah, cautious optimism. Dustwave says the true fact is some of it we will just have to wait to see, but we don't have a lot longer to wait to find out. Yeah, that's true. Their pudding is amazing, Jenny. I don't know what you're talking about. The pudding where? What pudding? I don't know exactly when, but I feel he's coming soon. I have a huge sense of urgency, and I'm not the only one, I don't think. Yeah, I think that you're correct. I'm excited for the work that we get to do, though, as a part of this as well. And so I think that that's where our focus is most helpful, is that we're getting people excited um, to do what's necessary to prepare for the second coming, and that's like really exciting to me. All right, let's get to painting this. This is going to be good. Okay, we have to come in here, and we just have to, I have reference material of people's faces here. That will be helpful. But we're just going to come in here, and we are going to be careful not to obliterate completely our sketch, because if we lose our sketch, it's going to be hard. It's kind of got yellow skin tones. We'll just come in here and do his cheekbone, his chin. We'll come under, do the jaw here. Okay. Okay, this needs to be a little bit more. You want to add just a little bit of rosy color to the cheeks. Let me just come in here and get the shadows put in underneath the chin. We're just coming in here and we're just putting in blocks of color, trying to get the general shape of it outlined. It helps if you kind of just run your brush along the contour of the shape that you're trying to paint. For example, this shape here on his Adam's apple area, that is a cylinder. I'm just painting patches of color here. Okay. Okay. Lips by far are the reddest part of the face. He's gonna look like he has lipstick on just for a little bit. Whoa, that's too bright. That's way too much. Too much red. I need to wipe that off. So if you make a mistake like that, you just come in with a dry brush. You just wipe it off with the dry brush and wipe it on your paper towel. And just kind of blend it. The face really takes probably the longest time to paint, so we're just going to take our time and make sure we get all the lines perfect the way that we want them. Okay, we got to move down this brow just a little bit, just a touch. Okay. I'm not saying much. I'm gonna take a pause here just a minute. Whoops, that's too much. I think this is dry so I can put my hand on it. Perfect. And then we have to breathe life into this painting, you guys. We have to bring Captain Moroni's face, his soul, into this painting. Looks like Squidward. Beautiful Squidward. Okay. Whoops. Dropped my phone. That's not good. Hmm. Sometimes you have to exaggerate. And then once you smooth it, then the exaggerations soften. But sometimes you have to exaggerate these facial expressions so that you can see what you're doing as you're painting it. And those nostrils are funny because it's like they're a spiral. They go into itself. They're kind of irritating that way, actually. Okay. Gotta add the eyebrows. I'll try to be very subtle. No, maybe not. It's kind of funny because you see those tutorials online where it's like how to paint an eye. And the only problem is that those tutorials, like how to paint an eye, the best way to do it is to paint both of the eyes at the same time, not just one eye. And so the problem is that they're teaching people to paint one eye at a time, and it doesn't help. I might have to let this dry and then come back and add additional details. pause real fast. Oh, okay. Oh, my back hurts now. Let's sit down. All right, you guys. Looks like we have a lot of comments. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Babs has joined us. Hi, Babs. How are you? I don't know if I said hi to Ginny yet. Welcome, Ginny. It looks like there's a lot of comments about chocolate and pudding. Well, it sounds really good. Jellybean says, I like the painting. Thank you. I hope I'm not missing anybody's. Let's see. I'm going to have to keep on working on his face. He looks quite a bit older than I want him to look. We're going to have to make him look slightly more Native American and Jewish. My son finished off the lemon bars. Oh, that's not good. Bob D has joined us. Hi, Bob. How are you? Yeah. Yes, I saw that, Bob. I actually did an entire episode on that. The Stand Ready for the Second Coming of Christ is actually pretty cool. All right. Good night, Dust Wave. We'll talk to you later. Jenny says, I'm loving it. My people. All right, you guys. I think I'm about ready to call it a night for tonight as well. So make sure, let's see, if I missed any of your comments, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go through them all right now, but Steve Berry has joined us. Hi, Steve. How are you? Yes, faces are very, very difficult, Steve. That is true. It does take a lot of time to do the face and to capture the essence of the person, right? Right now, I'm still not pleased with our Captain Moroni face, but we're just getting the basic shapes kind of outlined. Then we'll come in and do the additional details later. I wish I had family about the gospel, talk about the gospel with. My parents have passed away and other family members are not active in the church. I'm sorry to hear that, Jelly Bean. But we are grateful that you're here with us, and you can always talk with us in the chat about the gospel, and I would love to talk to you about the gospel. Jenny says, my mom was telling my sister and I today about the book of Ruth. That's cool. I liked hearing the gospel from other people and being able to discuss it. Me too. I love cool ideas as well, Jelly Bean. That's like my favorite is like hearing different perspectives that I've never heard before. That's always fun. And Jenny says this painting reminds me of my grandma. Well, hopefully, hopefully Moroni does not look like your grandma right now. But I think I understand what you mean. That just that your grandmother would paint. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that, Jenny. Yeah, faces are a challenge. We're gonna have to continue working on this tomorrow, you guys. I am very tired. And I look forward to hearing from you guys and everything. Let me come over here. All right, we're gonna shut this live stream down for this evening. I'm grateful for everybody who is here this evening, helping to keep the chat going. We have 17 concurrent viewers at the moment, which is about typical. Oh, I didn't turn on our music, you guys. I was supposed to turn on the Captain Moroni theme music. That was Dust Waves. But yeah, if you want to, check out the soundtrack available for purchase on our website, risezion.org. You can also pre-order your t-shirts. You can order prints of our previous artworks. on risezion.org. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Before you go, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Just drop an emoji or something into the chat just so that this live stream gets promoted out there on the YouTube algorithm better. Every little chat that you make helps promote the channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Oh, LDS Musician has joined us. Hi, LDS Musician. We're still working on getting your music put together. I'm gonna have Dustwave do it when he has time. He's been working so hard on doing the shorts, and I'm just gonna have to give him those folders or those files so that he can put them all together and then put them on our hard drive that we share. But yeah, thank you guys so much again. We'll see you next time. I'm glad that everybody's liking how the artwork is turning out so far. We'll talk to you next time, okay?